If you're staring down the CISSP exam and feeling a little overwhelmed, take a breath. That feeling is completely normal, and this course is built to replace it with calm, confident understanding. Welcome to the course. This is your friendly on-ramp to one of the most respected certifications in security, the CISSP. In this introduction, you'll learn 3 things. First, what this course is and who it's for. Second, how it teaches, in plain language instead of dense jargon. Third, how the whole course is organized, the 6 parts you'll move through on your way to a pass. Let's start with what this course actually is. The CISSP has a reputation, and the usual textbooks do nothing to calm your nerves. They're enormous. They're dense. They read like they were written by a committee that got paid by the syllable. This course is the opposite of that. It takes the 8 domains, the formulas, the models, and the mountain of jargon, and it explains all of it the way a patient mentor would explain it over coffee. No fluff. No showing off. Just clear, plain language that actually sticks. This is a study course built for humans who are busy. You have a job. You might have a family. You don't have time to wade through 1,000 pages hoping the important bits float to the surface. So this course does the floating for you. It pulls out what matters, explains why it matters, and shows you how the exam likes to ask about it. You'll find the core concepts, the must-know numbers, and the thinking style the test rewards, all in one place. This course is for you if you're planning to take the CISSP, whether your exam is next month or next year. It's for you if you want to understand the material, not just memorize it. It's for you if you've tried a giant textbook and bounced off it. And it's for you if you want a calm, confident guide instead of a panic-inducing brick. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need a photographic memory. You need a clear explanation and a bit of structure, and that's exactly what's here. Now let's move on to why this course teaches the way it does. Here's the honest truth. Most CISSP resources treat plain language like a weakness. They pile on detail, assume you'll just absorb it, and leave you to do the translating yourself. That approach wastes your time. When a concept is buried under 5 paragraphs of formal prose, your brain spends more energy decoding the sentence than learning the idea. This course exists to fix that. Every concept gets explained in normal words first. Once you understand the idea, the official terminology feels easy because you already know what it means. You'll still meet every important term the exam uses. You just won't meet it cold. Let me be honest about a few friendly assumptions, made in good fun. You can still use this course just fine. I'm assuming you have some exposure to IT or security. Maybe you're a system administrator, a developer, an analyst, or someone who's worked near these systems for a while. You don't need to be an expert, but words like firewall and password won't scare you. I'm assuming you're aiming for the CISSP specifically. This isn't a general security course. It's tuned to one exam with one goal, getting you to pass. And I'm assuming you're short on time. You'd rather study smart than study long. If you're brand new to security, you can still follow along. You may just want to take a few spots a little slower. A quick word about how this course flags important ideas. As you go, you'll hear a few recurring kinds of asides. Sometimes I'll say, here's a quick tip, and that's a small piece of advice that makes your life easier, a memory trick or a shortcut. Sometimes I'll say, a word of warning, and that flags a common trap, because the CISSP loves to test the subtle differences between similar ideas. Sometimes I'll say, if you remember one thing, remember this. And that's a section boiled down to a single must-know point. And once in a while, I'll go a layer deeper for the curious, which is bonus context, not required listening. If you're short on time, you can let those deeper moments wash over you with a clear conscience. Now let's move on to how the course is organized. The course is split into 6 parts, and they build on each other in a sensible order. Think of it as a path. You start by getting your bearings. Then you walk through all 8 CISSP domains. And you finish with quick, punchy review tools for the home stretch. Here's the lay of the land, so you always know where you are and where you're headed. Let's start with part 1, getting ready. Before you memorize a single fact, you need to understand the game you're playing. This part sets you up. You'll learn what the CISSP exam actually is, how it's structured, what it expects, and what a passing performance really looks like. You'll get a study plan that fits a busy life, so you're not just working hard, but working smart. Then comes the most important lesson in the whole course, the manager mindset. The CISSP wants you to think like a security leader, not a button pusher. This part teaches you that shift. You'll also nail down the CIA triad and the foundational ideas that every later domain leans on. Get these basics solid, and everything that follows gets easier. The next part is part 2, security and risk management. Now you step into domain 1, the biggest and arguably the most important domain on the exam. This is where governance lives. You'll learn how organizations set direction, assign responsibility, and keep security aligned with the business. You'll meet the risk formulas the exam loves, and you'll learn to use them without breaking a sweat. You'll cover law, regulation, and privacy, which sound dry, but show up constantly on test day. This part also handles business continuity and disaster recovery, how an organization keeps going when things go wrong. Domain 1 carries a lot of weight, so this part gives it the room it deserves. The next part is part 3, protecting information and designing secure systems. Here you tackle domains 2 and 3 together, because they fit naturally side by side. You'll start with asset security, how to classify information, and protect it through its whole life. Then you move into security architecture and the famous security models, the ones with the rules about who can read and write what. Cryptography gets 2 full lessons, and for good reason. It's a favorite exam topic and a common source of confusion. This part breaks it into digestible pieces, so the math and the concepts finally click. You'll close with physical security, because all the digital protection in the world means little if someone can walk into the server room. The next part is part 4, networks and identity. This part covers domains 4 and 5, the plumbing and the gatekeeping of security. First, networking fundamentals. You'll get a clear, jargon-light tour of how networks actually work, including the models and protocols the exam expects you to know. Then you'll learn how to secure that network against the threats that target it. After that, you move into identity and access management, the discipline of knowing who someone is and what they're allowed to do. You'll cover access control models and single sign-on, including the differences the exam likes to test. By the end, the who gets in and how of security will feel natural. The next part is part 5, testing, operations, and building secure software. This part brings together domains 6, 7, and 8, the day-to-day work of keeping security alive. You'll start with security assessment and testing, how organizations check that their defenses actually hold up. Then security operations gets 2 lessons, covering the practical work of monitoring, responding, recovering, and keeping the lights on safely. Finally, you reach software development security. You'll learn how secure software gets built, where it goes wrong, and what the exam wants you to know about doing it right. These domains are practical and grounded, and this part keeps them that way. The last part is part 6, the top 10s. This is the fun, fast-moving finish, and it's pure exam fuel. You'll get 10 common mistakes to avoid, so you don't lose points to traps you could have sidestepped. You'll get 10 things to memorize cold, the high-value facts that are worth locking into memory no matter what. And you'll get 10 resources and exam day tips to carry you across the finish line with a clear head. These lessons are short, sharp, and easy to revisit. They're perfect for the final week before your exam, when you want maximum value for minimum time. There's no wrong way to use this course. You can listen straight through, start to finish, and build your knowledge in a natural order. That's the most thorough approach, and the lessons are arranged to flow that way. But you don't have to. The course is also built for jumping around. If one domain is your weak spot, go straight to it. Each lesson stands on its own well enough that you can drop in, get what you need, and move on. 2 parts of the course are your best friends no matter how you listen. The first is the manager mindset lesson early on. The CISSP isn't a hands-on hacking test. It's a thinking test, and it expects you to reason like a security manager who protects the whole business. Get that mindset right, and a surprising number of questions start to answer themselves. The second is the set of quick review lessons near the end, where the formulas, the models, the ports, and the key numbers all come together for fast, final review. Let's review what we covered in this introduction. You learned that this is a plain English course that pulls out what matters and explains it the way a patient mentor would, built for busy people aiming squarely at the CISSP. You learned that it teaches every idea in normal words first and the official terms second, so you never meet a concept cold. And you learned how the course is organized into 6 parts, from getting ready through all 8 domains to the fast-moving top 10s at the finish. Let's do a quick self-check. First question, is the CISSP a hands-on hacking test or a thinking test? It's a thinking test. It expects you to reason like a security manager who protects the whole business, not to push buttons or break into systems. Second question, how many parts is the course organized into, and what do they cover at a high level? 6 parts. You start by getting ready. Then you walk through all 8 CISSP domains, and you finish with the top 10s for fast, final review. Third question, what's the single best mindset to carry through the whole course? The manager mindset. Ask what a thoughtful security leader would do, and a surprising number of questions get easier. So pour yourself a coffee, take a breath, and let's get you ready to pass.